Hello, everybody. Thank you for, well, thank you for being here. We are the moment. We are the moment. This one's going to be a little bit different. This is actually a VOD review rather than like a live gameplay. With VOD reviews, I often get a little bit bored because, we're just kind of looking at stuff and then it's like, well, they were kind of coming around here and, well, guess what? We got killed. Anyways, I'm going to try and give you as much information as I can. And let's start off with this little tidbit. Zoom in, zoom out. Can't zoom out anymore? Don't worry. Control, Shift, Z, boom. Can you feel that? Nothing, huh? Well, if you keep scrolling back, you now unlock the camera. Congratulations. You just got the full map. I know. No need to like and subscribe, even though that would be very much appreciated. But, if you want to, I'm not going to say no. So, what's this video about? Well, again, I'm trying to keep it short and sweet because, dude, who wants to see me just write on everything, Just, okay. Short and sweet, to the point. Let's write it out together. Tempo. This is about tempo. Now, what is tempo? Well, again, being someone that's still kind of learning the game and trying to get better at it, I kind of suck at tempo. But my understanding of tempo is essentially, and again, from a jungle perspective, it's kind of the time you have to do things. So, for example, you'll see, and shout out to Scenarius for this little Bel'Veth strategy. I don't know if he came up with it, I don't know what he did, but I'm doing it. 126, we move from the bush, hug this wall, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3. So we take this camp, and this camp, right? Again, trying not to waste your time. So I'm just going to skip right through it. I'm still on pen mode. Pause. Now, take out this fog of war so we have a clear picture. Actually, let's keep it rolling a little bit because Yasuo hits level 3 here. I think off the next minion. But let's consider what we just did, right? It is 2:39. Now, this is the time, if you look here in the minimap, this is the time when most junglers, clearly Neferi didn't, but we'll get to that in a bit, they would have gone 1, 2, 3, and by 2:39, they should already kind of be halfway done through their, first camp. Whether that is chickens or it's the wolves, if they started on red side, whatever. They should kind of be done with that. Well, not done with that, starting / being in the middle of it, right? So what happened here is essentially we did all of that and we had finished 3 camps. We did have initially a level advantage, but Yasuo has evened that out. But look at where the position of Yasuo is, If this is half the lane, he is all the way here. And from the position of the laner, he wants to push this in so that Cho'Gath loses all this CS, right? We can all agree on that. Now, as Bel'Veth, we actually have quite a lot of options here because our Q is mobility. Quiet at the back there. I can hear you. W is CC, specifically a knock up, abbreviated to Knup. And our E equals resist, because it gives you resistance. If you go ahead and read the Bel'Veth thing, it says the ability description, gaining 35% damage reduction, 20% lifesteal. So that means that when we go in for this gank, we have a lot of mobility to also dash around the Yasuo, because he's going to be, just dashing everywhere, any which way. But we can do that too with our W, and it damages him as well. Have a knock up. Our Cho'Gath is also TPing, and Cho'Gath has his Q, I believe. I think it's his Q. That is also a CC ability, and is also abbreviated a Knup. It's a knock-up as well. 2 knock-ups, a lot of mobility, and damage resistance. So let's see what happens. I miss. We get him with that. Boom. Boom. Now, to my knowledge, if we just go back a tiny little second there, you'll kind of see, I think, in Yasuo's head, he sees me kind of low because he hits me with that. I think he potentially dashes through. I think there was a split decision moment right about there where I think for a second he thought about going in for me, where he dashed through, he saw me low, and I think, I don't know if that was a misclick, but just that little that you guys saw there, I don't know if it was a misclick, if he thought about attacking me or not, because this E means he was doomed from that point onwards. Now, that's a pretty good gank, right? I'd say that's a pretty successful gank. So we've actually invaded the enemy jungler. We've taken 1, 2, 3 of their camps, and we did a nice gank and gotten our laner ahead. We've gotten ourselves ahead. It's good. It's a good gank. Now here's my first mistake. So just to go back to normal. Speed this up. So, boom. Right here. Right here is where I think I make my first mistake. Now, if you're a higher elo than me, please leave a comment. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me actually you definitely could have. It's not bad to base here or whatever. But because I'm genuinely curious and learning, I genuinely am. Now, to me, this is bad that I'm backing right here, because as you can see, as I go back to normal, in my head, I'm still thinking about these camps. I'm thinking, oh, I just did that. She Neferi saw me top lane right there. I need to get back to my red side so I don't lose the camps. I think this was actually a mistake, because if you look, that's lost. Now, when I jumped over the wall, I saw the red was gone, right? So I'm not expecting to get that. I'm actually just checking maybe if she's still in the bush, but I did not expect that my raptors weren't there. I was like, that kind of sucks. Now, in my head, what I actually... And now... Yeah, so... And now I walk all the way from here, without getting anything, all the way back to my walls, and then do my grump. If I had just carry on taking... So I could have done 1, 2, 3... I would have had so much more gold. I mean, maybe not like heaps more, but if you look here, I go back and I get a Rectrix. I perhaps could have gotten a Rectrix and a longsword for the next fight, which sometimes can make all the difference. One thing I am learning to do is also play more with my team, in the sense that if they're going in and I'm backing, because essentially, look, again, this comes down to like playing with the team, but then also knowing your tempo. I have quite a bit of gold. I actually don't know how to show you the gold. You know what? If someone knows how to show like the gold, please tell me, because I actually don't know how to show you. But I think I basically had Bork, at this point, and then some. Like, I had quite a bit of gold on me. Like, I had a shutdown. I wanted to back as soon as I could. I wanted to back, get my item, until I see this happening, right? I see... You can also look at the minimap. My whole team is there. I'm the only one that's like... I'm the only one here, but I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, my whole team is here. They're all pushed up, and I'm just going to leave them and go base. I'm trying to fix this. I'm trying to fix this and be a bit more engaged with team play. So when I see they're going in, instead of just being like, no, I'm like, okay, let's cancel the back. I do have a big back. No diddy. I do have a pretty big buy when I go back. But we basically CC the... I mean, you can't even see her right now with the amount of effects on that. Holy shit. But yeah, we basically CC the Akali. Let me just put it. The Akali was essentially CC'd. I cancel my back so we can get that. You know, again, massive CC again, trying to like stagger the CC so that we can get as much crowd control time as possible. I kind of go for this weird play, trying to see if I can maybe get her, but no, that's not really a good idea. I overstay at this point a little bit. I think I'm just kind of like, well, I just want to put her as behind as possible. So I yoink, yoink, mine. So when we do go back now, we've got Bork, and we are well on our way to Wit's End as well. You know, like we got most of the components. Now, again, I think overall this is just to show you the importance of. Is this another good fight here? Just the importance of tempo, playing with your team, and making sure that you're clearing your camps efficiently, doing all that kind of stuff. Like, I've just taken the objective. And here, again, would I like to fight? Probably not. Like, I'm actually not that of an aggressive jungler. I'm trying to be. But my team is going in. I know we have a lot of knock-up. So I'm going in, again, just chaining that CC in, facilitating my team, and trying to make sure that we win the game. So, yeah. That's essentially what I've been kind of up to, trying to improve. If you guys have any comments, make sure to leave them down below if there's any tips or any kind of insights you might have about the game. But I just wanted to kind of make a video on what I've been doing to try and improve, and lately that has been tempo. Anyways, see you on the next one, and hope you have a lovely, lovely day, evening, night. Starting to go into the Truman Show right now. Good evening, or whatever he says. But yeah, anyways, catch you in the next one. Thank you for watching.